Hi guys, sorry, but Ann and I got in a hot and heavy conversation at the algorithms in the back office on YouTube, and it was just great. So anyway, guys, we're here, and yeah, we're here. Okay, here we go. They're starting to add up. Okay, so I'm writing down your names as I was talking to Ann, and great guys, nice to see you. I'm gonna acknowledge you as soon as I get these names in. Hi, Mr. Maurice Evans. How are you? All right. I've got to get these names in. Mr. Maurice and Real Country Woman. All right. Okay. So Ann and I are here again, and we can't thank you guys enough for coming into the chat room and always gracing us with your presence out here. Please know, as I say, anybody that wants a personal question answered, it is $5 to $10 to receive. And the more you pay, the more a reading you get. But you're getting a double reading, right, from Ann and I both. And this pushes you up to the front of the line. So I'm going to get rid of that now because we don't need that there, because we need to just see us. And yeah, so you guys know the rules. You guys are regulars in our room, and any of the newbies here will get notified by our beautiful Ann or by our beautiful Tammy. Okay, so we've got some super chats here.
We have.
We do. So I got to write these in here. We've got Gerald, Trend Zone. Thank you. He's open. We've got Mr. Maurice. Thank you. Nice to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Maurice, but you do leave us some messages, watching. Yep. Hi, Sharon. Sharon's got a really bad, like I do, the same injury on her thumb, but hers was like over the moon. She had to go to the hospital about it. So yeah, it's a tendon, like a tendon, and it's from repetition. Using it too much, right? And mine came from opening bottles like this and shuffling like that. My card's here. So yeah. Tracy, we got Tracy. I'm trying to keep up with all you guys here while you're putting your names are popping up. Okay. So and she's feeling better, but drugs help. She's on medication for it, the poor darling. Radial nerve inflammation. Yes. And I told her, my doctor, I let it go and let it go and let it go, because my granddaughter's a kinesiologist, and she said, oh, Nan, don't wear that brace on it all the time. And this is what it is. And yeah, it's from doing that. And that was it. Okay. And the doctor pulled it up on the computer and called it that and said, yeah, the same thing. Drugs rule. Look at her. Yeah. So it is. It's very, very painful. And it takes, I have to tell you, it's got to be at least 6 months or more. This happened to me. It's been a long time. So Sharon, don't rush it and don't use it too much. And Sharon also rides a motorcycle. And I said to her, our hands, hands very important with clutch and brake and stuff like that, right? So there's no way I could do that. And she can't now anyway, but she'll get over it. She'll find a way. Okay. So we're going on to do our first super chat, and we're going up here, and it is, where are we here? It's Trend Zone, and Trend Zone is open, as we know. He's open like a book. Let's see what we've got for you. All righty. So we're supposed to get very cold weather here, -12, -14. That's not even the chill factor. So this week we're going to be what they call in the middle of a polar vortex. These things happen sometimes.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Cup of tea time then, kettle on. I can
absolutely.
Good book. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Sorry, that's my chair. I'm being silly. Right. Sorry. Trend Zone. I'm with you now. Sorry, I'm settled now. I've got my chair where I want it. So I've pulled the cards for you. So your first card, 2 of Teacups. This is all about conversations and discussions, talking things over. speaking and making sure you're listening as well, and having an absolutely clear understanding of the other person. So clarity in conversation is really important. Expect things to get really busy. We've got the 8 of Wands here. This is the end of delays. This is you juggling all sorts of different things for the best reasons possible. But if things have felt a little bit sluggish or a little bit slow, this week they're going to be taking off and you're going to get really busy. Now, do your research this week. We've got the Page of Coins, and the pages all bring a message. They all have a little envelope on the drawing. And this Page of Coins asks you to do the research, do the study. Now, she's reading a little book saying happy to learn. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's finding out information. She's doing her homework. So there's something this week that you need to find out more about. So that's the Page of Coins coming in. Do your research, find out everything you need to know. And then we've got a Major Arcana card. This is lovely. This is one of the big energy cards in the deck, one of the 22 Major Arcana cards. This is Unity. It's number 5. And here you are talking things over again. So we've had this already at the beginning of the reading, and we've got it again, sitting around a table, talking things over. It's working really well with other people. And each one of our little angels on this card brings their own expertise to the table to talk over. It's about teaching, mentoring, discussing. And they're working out a plan that will suit everybody. Now, sometimes it might be doing the same thing that you've done before because it's proven to work. It also could be finding out new ways of working and doing things differently. So very much a week for you of discussing, talking things over, meetings, conversations. Do your homework before you go to the meeting. You need to be really ready for that, and then expect things to take off, get busy. And if you felt things have been a little bit stuck, not anymore. So Gerald, thank you for coming into the room. Lovely to read for you.
Thank you, Anne. Great reading. So, Gerald, the first card you've got is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, male or female, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, perhaps, or not. This is the energy of you feeling in love with what this person brings into the table, into your circle. An idea is something that gets you enthusiastic, and you may even love it. Often with the Knight of Cups, it is that card that says this person may come riding in and sweep you off your feet, either with an idea that you're going to love or with the person and the energy they bring. You've got the 6 of Pentacles coming in with your focus part of the reading. This is the card of the gift. I call it push-pull, back and forth, energy and negotiations going on. Often it's a card of generosity. You could be receiving something in the form of a bonus, a windfall, something extra money, something like that that you didn't know you had, maybe the interest on something, or you could be generous yourself and paying it out to somebody else who's less fortunate. This card is a card of give and take, push, pull, energy, and negotiations going well. Your challenge part of the reading in the center is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is that card that says sometimes you feel as though you're taking on the burdens of the world all by yourself. And you do get things done. It may take you a while, but you push your way through it. This is a card that says you may feel as though you may have really exerted yourself lately. You get your goal done, but it's not fun. Okay. You stand up there. You've heard me say this. You're up on the summit. You look down at that beautiful topographical map below you and you go, I did it. But do you want to do it that way again? No. This is a card that says get rid of the burdens. Don't take on more than you can handle this week or chew. You know what? Pace yourself. Okay. Do some time management. Put it on your calendar. Don't push it. Coming in next with the messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the Page of Wands. New ideas, something that gets your creative juices going. You're going to hear about something that gets you exhilarated. This could to do with money. It could do with your personal life. Something that comes in that really gets you going. Okay, I know you want to go on a trip. I still say that you need to plan it. Coming in with the King of Pentacles at the end of the week could be future energy. We all know that King of Pentacles, he gets gets work done. He's busy. He puts his head to the grindstone, and he comes out a winner because of it. Now, this is a card that says you could be dealing with people of power and authority. You could be dealing with banks and lending and loaning institutions and finance companies and investments and things like that as well. However, you're going to land on your feet. Okay. I always say that this king lands on his feet and he comes up smelling like the rose because he has the Midas touch. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. All righty. So we're going on to, God bless Gerald. We're going on to Mr. Maurice Evans-Jones, reading on my current job and finances in general. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Now then. So, Mr. Maurice, nice to read for you. Thank you for coming into the room, and thank you always for those lovely comments on my channel every week. There's always a lovely little message from you saying, Cancer Sun or whatever, and I see them all, and they are truly appreciated. So, a reading about your current job and finances. Right, so starting off, your overall energy. King of Wands. Now, the kings are powerful cards. They are the senior figures in the tarot. And the King of Wands is very focused, very organized, very driven, very ambitious, very entrepreneurial. And this king is extremely successful because they've had to learn how to be. They've done it the hard way. And now they're happy to share all this wisdom and knowledge with other people. So very much a mentor, teacher, someone who's been there, who has the expertise, the knowledge, very successful, very driven, very ambitious energy. So this could be you stepping up into this role, or it could be somebody coming in to help you get to where you want to go. Expect things to happen quickly. We have got in your help or hurdle part of the reading the 8 of Wands. Everything up in the air, things suddenly starting off, things that have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit slow, not anymore. Expect to get busy. What do you need to focus on? The Dreamer. Well, this is the first card in the whole deck, card 0. This is a leap of faith. It's a fresh new start. This card says you are ready. And here she is, look, she's opening those doors of opportunity. Now, she could stand behind those doors forevermore and not go anywhere, but she's choosing to push them open, to go after something new. And she's got a little bags packed already. She's got everything she needs. So think it through, especially if there's a new opportunity coming in.
Oopsie.
Just think it all through. We'll carry on with the rest of the reading, but this is a real lovely, fresh new start for you. How can you help yourself? Now, this is a good one. This is the Ego card, 15. This says it's time to leave behind anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. So these are these heavy rocks in this basket here. Now, these are things like self-doubt, self-criticism, self-sabotage, fear, guilt, stress. She's leaving those behind and she's lifting up these balloons, which are so much lighter than the rocks. And she's been guided forward along this open road. You have to look carefully. Self-belief, confidence, positivity, optimism. So get your focus in a good, positive place. Pulling it all together, we've got the Ace of Coins, a brand new opportunity. This is particularly about finances and particularly about job, work, career. That's what the coin suit is all about. And the Ace is the first card in the whole of the suit. And here she is walking towards this golden opportunity. So keep your eyes open for that. This could well be showing up. And we've got two cards here, the Dreamer and the Ace of Coins, where she's walking towards something new, opening a door to a new opportunity. And the Five of Pencils, this is the Five of Swords in traditional tarot, is all about you closing the doors on something, leaving something behind, learning from experience. That's what it says on that little sign. Learn from experience. And she's moving forward in a new way with new ideas. So summing this up, this King of Wands is coming in with some really helpful guidance, advice, something that you're going to be really interested in. This could happen quite quickly. Be mindful not to be held back by any old habits of thought, any negativity, anybody else's negativity. You focus on you and where you want to go. Learn from experience. You know the things that you enjoy doing. You know the things that have worked well in the past. Those are the things that need to be guiding you forward. And then we've got these two cards of taking a leap of faith and a brand new opportunity. And particularly with the coin suit, that's exactly to do with current job and finances. And they are looking good. And something new, fresh new opportunities coming in those areas. So, Mr. Maurice, I hope that makes sense and I hope that resonates with you. Are you all right, Brenda?
Wow. I'm okay. Yeah. I knocked my screen. I backed up. It's okay. Okay, guys, this is my money plant that was gifted to me by a friend of mine in the building. And I have two big ones. Like what I'm going to do with them, I don't know, but they're really, really good to have in your house. And I always try to cover up my husband's messy desk over here. You don't need to see, but we're good. Who cares? I'm human, right? We don't care. Okay, guys. All right. So, Mr. Maurice, what I've got here is starting off your reading is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is that card of something new coming in that's going to make you feel exhilarated, getting your creative juices flowing again. Ace of Cups can be somebody new coming in, but what we're reading here about job and finances, it means that it's important that you do something that you really love to do. There could be an offer coming in that will give you that. You've struggled for a while here. Your focus is struggling, competing, constantly working on something here with your job. You're always focused on trying to do the best you can do. Keep doing that. But I want you to realize that you want to be doing things at a comfortable pace for you, and don't take on anybody else's drama or their load of work. Okay. You don't want to overwhelm yourself and wear yourself down. This is a card of picking your battles wisely. In the center position, which could be your challenge, you've got the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is usually about, she's like a split there, the lion on one side and she's normal on the other with the lamb. So what this is about is if you're doing any interviews or you're having any boardroom meetings or you're having any conversations or debates with people at work that and the powers that be, I would be really sitting there and being careful. Don't lose your cool in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion. Or if somebody at work is pushing your buttons, don't allow yourself to get caught up in that drama. Okay. This is about looking at things with a more understanding, compassionate, and tolerating things more rather than jumping in. Okay. So keep your cool this week. There could be something coming up at work that might kind of tick you off. Be patient. Okay. You're stronger than you believe you are. And I'll tell you, when it comes to strength, inner strength and restraint is one of the hardest things we have to do in the heat of the moment. So think about that, okay? Your cards are really good. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. This means happiness in your circle of family, friends, peace and harmony coming in your home life, and having enough. When I see this with the 10 of Pentacles, it's you've invested well and your money's okay. It's stable. Okay, so you're not you're not Elon Musk, okay? But that's okay. Nobody wants to be him anyway. So just realize that you're stable right now. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? You're going to find your shift of energy. Good luck's going to come into you and things could change in your workforce for the better. I would definitely take advantage of an offer that's coming in here. that you might not expect. All right. But it could involve more work. It could involve more work on your part in order to have this abundance coming into you. Okay. Nothing's free, right? As we say. So when I always tell people, pick your job, because this one here, you might get time off, but you might not make as much money. This one here, you're going to be working your brains off, and you're not going to get the holidays you want. So you really have to think about it. Okay. There could be this offer coming in. I want you to be mindful of it. You work hard, you deserve what you get. Now, your final outcome card is excellent, because here you had the 10 of Pentacles, you had the Wheel of Fortune, you've got wish come true. So your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It is just what you need. Okay. So something new, as Anne had said, to be prepared to receive something and hear about something new coming in that could pertain to your finances and your job in general, your career. Okay. And it may be something, a blessing in disguise, something different than you may not have expected, but it's still a wish come true. Okay. You got good cards, and Anne had good positive cards for you too.
Absolutely.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mr. Maurice. All righty. Our next one is Tracy. She wants, look at our pretty Tracy. She wants a general. Okay. A general. All right. Welcome, Ryan. I'll put you, or Rin. Sorry, it's not Ryan. Rin J. Thank you for your super chat. And you're in line. Okay. You should be next, I think, in line.
Okay, so Tracy, thank you for coming into the room. Lovely to read for you. And thank you for your lovely comment this week on my channel. Much appreciated. So getting on with your reading, your overall energy is the Queen of Teacups. Now, the queens are, again, authority figures in the deck. They've learned all their lessons well. Now, this queen brings in two messages. Now, the first one, she absolutely personifies charity, humanity, and humility. And very often in a role where she's helping other people. And on the card here, look, she's making this enormous pot of tea for other people. She's helping them to feel good. You'd very much find this energy in a volunteering role or a non-profit organization or any sort of job where you're helping and looking after other people. Now, the reason this Queen of Teacups, who is so loving and compassionate, the reason that she's so good at what she does is that she looks after herself first. She can't be half as effective at this work if she's depleted herself and tired out. So Tracy, for yourself first, look after you first, fill up your energies, and then you're able to give so much more to others. Your help or your hurdle. 4 of Coins is all about situations of too much or too little. And on the card, she's got to get these little scales balanced. She's out of balance. So with it being the coin suit, we're talking about financial balance. Make sure your bank account's balanced. We are talking about work-life balance. We are talking about how much time do you give away, like this lovely queen, without taking time for yourself. So just be mindful of all your time and energy management. What do you need to focus on? Here you are moving forward. 2 of Wands. Now, the wands are exciting. They are an action suit. This is all about doing. This is all about very enthusiastic. It's exciting. And the 2 of Wands is about making you move forward alongside somebody else, working well with somebody else. And it's only when they work together on this card that the magic happens. That's where the success is found. So working alongside somebody else, not necessarily on your own, part of a positive partnership. How can you help yourself? We've got another 2. This time it's the 2 of Swords, 2 of Pencils in my deck. And this says it's time for you to choose. It's time for you to make a positive choice. And on here, look, she's stuck because she can't decide between this or that. She's just not sure. So do your homework, gather all of your information and be ready to make a choice, because it's the indecision. It's this, oh, I'm not so sure energy that's holding you back. So do your homework, find out your information, make sure everything's balancing, what's going to work well for you, and then be ready to make a choice on which way to move. Now, you're clearly going to do that really well, because the star is your next card, pulling it all together. This is a major arcana card, one of the best ones in the whole deck. This is you being appreciated. It's you being recognized. It's wishing on a star, the lovely things you've been hoping for and dreaming of coming into view. It's absolutely lovely. It's happiness, it's joy, and it's success. And your final outcome card, how on earth am I going to do all of that? By taking little manageable regular steps. This 8 of Cups here, look, she's poised at the edge. She's undecided. She's thinking, how on earth can I get to that success flag at the other side? And all she has to do is hop onto this first stepping stone. And then the next one's right in front, and so on and so forth, all the way across. So break things down into small, manageable steps. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed with something. Just do a little bit that you're happy with, and then the next, and then the next. So really, an excellent week for you, Tracy. A very successful week, staying balanced, getting your time and your finances into balance, deciding what you want to do, and then making your move to success step by step. It doesn't all have to be done in a giant leap. So I hope that resonates, Tracy, and thank you.
Beautiful, Anne. Thank you so much. Tracy, I decided to pull 6 cards for you, and I was guided to use certain cards. Okay, so I have 3 Oracle and 3 Tarot. Your first card that you've got from, what you need to surrender to is surrender to the idea you can fix somebody. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her healing. So there could be somebody that you feel you want to help. They may be, but I find that they are, it's become a habit. This person may be coming in all the time, wanting you to fix their problems, wanting you to, they lean into you so much, and they actually will end up exhausting your energy. So like Anne said, with the Queen of Cups, take care of yourself first before you spread yourself too thin. Because I think this person, the devil comes in, this person is almost like a no-win situation. You're constantly giving them the right information, helpful information, mindful information, and they don't listen to any of it. Okay, so we've all dealt with these people, whether it's a friend, a family member, a colleague, or somebody, but it's going to exhaust and deplete your energy. This is the card where they have to step up to the plate and make their choices and decisions that are best for them. We can't change people. This is a card of addictions, addictive behavior, repeating bad habits, toxic energy, all of those things. So this is about them stepping up and you freeing yourself from those chains that keep holding you back, because constantly they're leaning into you to help and fix them. You're not here to rehab or fix anybody. Okay. Now, the next card you got says, stop giving away your power right now. How amazing. And each one of these is a different deck. Every one of these cards is from a different deck. So you may have felt that you have had to do this, and you're constantly giving away your power to this other person. And again, let's go back to the Queen of Cups. She's able to get through everything she does because she knows when to draw the line in the sand, okay? Knows a full sentence, and she takes care of herself. And you've heard me say with the Queen of Cups, oh, well, they can be mad till they're glad, okay? You have to take care of yourself. The Tower. Something's going to end here and come crashing down because it wasn't meant to stand its full strength and its longevity. So this is a new beginning for you. I think you're coming to a conclusion, Tracy, that you're going to make some changes about who you have in your friendship circle or who is exhausting and depleting your energy there. We all have run into those energy vampires, and we want to help them, and this is great, but after a while you may be banging your head up against a wall and you're not getting anywhere, and it's just frustrating you. So this is a card that says something's going to end here. You're going to rebuild a brand new foundation because of it. It might be a sudden thing like that. You finally say, I'm done. Now, the next card you've got says, no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul you are. But that means you have to take care of yourself first, okay? Coming in with that is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is you making new friends in your circle. You could be leaning into spirituality, yoga, prayer, mat work of some sort. This is a card of higher education, learning new things. It could be spiritual things you're learning. However, you are starting to go through some sort of, a climb here. And you're going to find that you only want the right people in your circle that you have the same interests with. You could be walking away from someone here who shouldn't be in your circle anymore. Okay. So keep that in mind. There may be a parting of ways with somebody, or you may be just drawing the line in the sand and putting up your own boundaries. Okay. That's what I have for you this week. Very different reading, but my guides were saying, you saw me rooting through my drawer there. They're saying you need this deck, you need that deck. So I've used what they said I needed to use. So I hope those make sense for you, Tracy. Thank you so much. Okay. All righty. Erica. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for coming in. All right. Let's see who we've got here. Okay. So we're going to go on to Rin. And Rin is new to us. Welcome, Rin. Nice to see you. Hi, I would like to get insight on my forthcoming move to the countryside, and if it is, it's my highest and best interest to stay there or eventually move back to the city. Thanks.
Okay.
Rin, can I ask where you're living right now? Okay. Yeah, Brenda will come in and answer.
I'm smiling, Rin, because I can see the cards first, and you're going to be thrilled with this. So this is lovely. So asking about, is it my highest and best interest to stay when you move to the countryside or move back to the city? Right. So Edinburgh, Scotland.
Oh, wonderful.
Fantastic. Just a little bit further north from me, but yeah, how lovely. So,
yeah, Anne's in Yorkshire.
I'm living
in England.
Yes, so I'm not far away. So, onto your reading. It's fabulous. The first card, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords in traditional tarot, literally says on it, moving on and feeling good. So this card comes in as a breath of fresh air, something new, something fresh. If things have felt a little bit stalled or a little bit delayed, not anymore. Here you are, look, making this move, moving on and feeling good. Your help is the 3 of Teacups, reason to celebrate, happiness, joy, good news. It's absolutely lovely. It's the card of celebration and happiness. What do you need to focus on? Well, we've got the Ace of Teacups. The aces are all a brand new beginning. And this Ace of Teacups is all about emotions. So if I had to sum this card up in as fewer words as possible, I would say it's the start of something lovely, because this is the start of lovely positive emotions, happiness, joy, positivity, optimism. Now, in very tiny writing on here, because I can remember drawing it, there's a little leaf coming off the tree, look, and it says new home. So it can mean a new love, and it can also mean a new home. How can you help yourself? Now we've got a knight. Now the knights all have motorbikes in my deck, and they're all charging around because it's fast moving energy. It's dynamic. Everything's done in a rush, except for this one. This is the Knight of Coins, and she's the only one not riding her motorbike because she's looking at the map and she's planning. So this is the card of plan A, plan B, and if necessary, plan C. So that when she gets back on this bike, she knows exactly where she's going and she knows exactly how to get there. It's going to be that simple. So detailed, well thought out plans. Nothing done in a rush. This is you taking your time to do that. Pulling it all together, the Two of Pencils says you just need to decide. This is the Two of Swords. It's the card of indecision. That's what's perhaps feeling a little bit off at the moment. And here she is. Look, she's stuck. She can't decide between this or that, and she's wavering. So get all your information together. Get a detailed plan together. And then that will be the thing. Once you've decided, made your mind up, once she decides what to do and makes a positive choice, she'll be on her way. And that applies to you as well. And your final outcome card is fabulous. 21, the world. So it's the end of something, but it's the start of something new. And on the card, she's been right round the world and she's back where she started. Celebration, job well done. This is absolutely brilliant. But now this is where to next. It's advancement, it's success, it's moving on to the next level. So bringing all of your cards in summary, there is a strong emphasis of something finishing, something brand new starting that's exciting, moving on to the next level, you moving on and feeling good. So much joy and happiness and loveliness coming in. Also connected with a new home. We've got the card of celebration. And for you, get your plans together. Make them as detailed as you can. Take your time writing those. Don't be rushed into anything or feel rushed into anything. Make your decisions, stick to them, get all your information, and then the world's your oyster. Absolutely lovely energy. So, the same card across the Atlantic Ocean. How about that?
Yeah.
So thank you, and I hope that resonates.
Beautiful reading, Anne. Well, I'm here to tell you, Rin, that every single card is a yes card, and I decided to use a deck that does have the yes and no's on them. It's yes, no, or maybe. So every one of these cards that came out of the deck, you saw me shuffling, is a yes card. So I definitely do see you making this move now. And she does say she's moving. She's living in Edinburgh and moving to her late father's house in Perthshire. So I'm seeing you will be going there. I also have the World card. That is the card of travel. Okay, so you're definitely, this is going to be the end of one cycle in your life and the beginning of a new one. This relocation will be very different, but I feel you will adjust to it well. Okay. I think that it's time for you to meet new people in your circle. I think it's time for you to put yourself out there and get involved in that community that you're going to. And I think you're going to enjoy that. This is going to be a brand new opportunity that, that your creative juices are going to get flowing. It's always difficult to walk away and leave something that we've been in our comfort zone. And I mean, let's face it, Edinburgh is one of the most beautiful cities in Scotland to live. And it's, it's so busy. It has so much to offer. And if you're going out to the countryside, you'll find that that's different too. But my guides are telling me that this is your time, Rin. It's your time now to take that deep inhalation, that breath, and relax and enjoy this. I think it's going to be like a coming home feeling. Once you've got in there for a little while, you're going to find, wow, what a rat race I had been living in. You always have the option of going into the little communities, the towns, the little cities to do what you want. But I see you getting involved in the community in a more intimate manner. Okay, this is good news. When we get this page of wands, it's a card of good news. It's a card of good opportunities, feeling optimistic and moving forward. Now, in your challenge part, you do have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is about you doing your research, checking in, doing all that work. You may be wanting to start checking in on that community. What's there? I don't know whether you were raised there in that house or this was just where your father lived, but I do think that you're going to be doing your research, trying to find things out about this community. If anything you want to do, you really want to be certain. You're the type of person I see that has to check things off. You don't like surprises, okay? So this is you making sure you're preparing yourself, crossing your T's, getting your ducks in a row, and trusting your intuition and your gut feeling. Okay. This is a card that says, do your research, delve deep, find out what it is you need to know about this community or a situation in general about your father's home. Coming in with your messages from spirit and your guides, you've got the strength card. You're stronger than you probably believe you are. This will be a big change for you, albeit, but I do think that you're going to be able to adapt well. Okay. You're going to go with the flow. You're going to adapt well. You're going to have the courage to go and do this. You're going to be brave and confident, and you're going to let go of any self-doubt. This is the card that says you can do this. Okay. And I really believe it's going to be the best because you've got the 10 of Cups. What an outcome. This card says that you have the ability now to see happiness and fulfillment in big, huge dividends. Okay. So this is a card of happiness and family happiness, and, it's almost like a homecoming. They're telling me, Rin, where you're going to feel more secure than you could have ever believed you could. And sitting back, I can see you feeling that this was a blessing in disguise, and you're going to feel that life has given you something very abundant. So yes, I would do this move. Okay. I think you're going to adjust well. And Anne had the same outcome, didn't you?
Really good. Yeah. Very definite cards. Yes.
So thank you very much for coming into the chat room and for trusting us to ask us this question and your super chat donation. Okay, we've got our MJ, and we haven't seen MJ in a while. And I said, we missed you. She said, well, that's because she says, I'm always working. So she's not here. She can't always catch us.
Well, lovely to see you, MJ. Nice to see you back in the room.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Rin. She says, thank you so much. So come and join us again. And please follow Anne's channel and Ellis Angels and mine as well. And, it's free to hit that hit that subscribe button. And it helps us so much when you do that. Okay. Leave us little comments when you watch our videos. Thank you. Okay, MJ, we've got the Love 43. There's another nice new one. Welcome.
Okay, so MJ.
Thank you, Rin. She said she's going to definitely do that. So that's great. I'm so excited. I have to tell you guys, I had my first reading, and I told Anne, from a brand new client who was calling me from Egypt. How cool is that? I've had them from all over the world, Dubai and all over, but Egypt, she was my first one from Egypt, South Africa and everywhere. Love this. Oh, okay. Hi, you missed Erica. Where's Erica? Hang on. MJ, hang on. She says, I missed Erica. I skipped her. Where is she? Okay, sorry. MJ, I got to do these in the right order. Erica was before you, so hang in there. Okay, MJ?
Right, let me reshuffle.
Yes, sorry about that. We got to clear that in.
Right.
Thank you so much. That is beautiful that Anne-Marie saw that. Okay. And Erica said that. Thanks, Anne-Marie, for keeping me on the straight and narrow here. That's what comes with being a monitor from way back. Okay. Sorry, Erica. We almost, I don't know, skipped you here. But we would have done you before we closed.
Erica, thank you for coming into the room, and again for your lovely comments on my channel every week. So appreciated. So, a general for you. So expect things to get moving forward this week, Erica. If things have felt a little bit stuck or slow, not this week. We've got the Chariot card here. And our lovely angel is gliding across the ice with ease. But, and the message that goes with this, This is a movement forward, but do so with balance and with discipline. Now, she's on little ice skates here. To be really thoughtful and mindful what she's doing. So it's a mindful move forward. Your help or your hurdle, the Empress card. So this is 2 major arcana cards starting off this reading. The Empress is all about taking action, getting busy. She's got her apron on. She's got her sleeves rolled up. She's busy, getting busy on these new projects, new ideas, being very creative. She's taking action, not just thinking about it or intending to. She's busy. So getting busy, taking action. What do you need to focus on? The 4 of Wands is lovely. It's about success. It's about stability. It's about you being recognized and appreciated. Here she is. Look, she's been given a bunch of tulips and a thank you balloon. And she's saying, thank you very much. So giving yourself time to receive is the part of receiving. It's all well and good to be the giver. It's lovely being the giver, but you have to balance that with receiving as well. How can you help yourself? 3 of Wands, look long term. Now, the Wands suit it's dynamic, it's energetic, it's exciting. This is all about abundance and success and looking at your long-term plans and your long-term goals. Now, on the card, the long-term goal is the healthy forest. But she can't get there if she doesn't plant the seedlings to start with. So this getting busy doing energy is coming through again. So plan long term, look well ahead, but then take those first action steps to get things moving. Stay determined, stay persistent, keep going, don't give up. This is the 9 of Wands. Our little angels climbing the tree and all of the leaves. That really is tiny writing, and I can remember drawing them. They say, keep going, stay motivated, don't give up, because there's a strong energy here of long-term planning, you getting on, making your plans, starting something, strategically making your move, the Chariot really pushing things forward. Because it's time for you to leave the nonsense behind. This is the 5 of Wands. If there's anything going on in the background that doesn't concern you, if there's any drama or nonsense, leave it where it is. It doesn't belong to you. Here she is, look, she's got this thunderstorm going on and she's leaving it behind her because she's got her Wellington boots on and her umbrella. She's well protected and she's walking towards the sunshine. So making a move away from things you don't need anymore, definitely towards things that you do, and you being really appreciated for it. But long-term planning, getting busy, do the groundwork and start the ball rolling. So Erica, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful, Anne. Thank you. Okay, so Erica, starting the week off, you've got the Knight of Wands. You could be hearing about something coming in all of a sudden. It could be very quick. This is one of the fastest knights out there. He comes riding in with passion and aggression and, all of those things. This is going to be something that you're going to have to pay attention to, maybe have to go and handle. But I want you to be very careful and put your brakes on when you get to this event. Something just comes up, but it could be something too that is you have to change on your calendar. Maybe you had an appointment at a certain time and they say, oh, can you come in a day earlier or something? It can be anything like that, but it's something that changes drastically all of a sudden. Now, the only caution that I say with this card is don't be in a big hurry to sign anything or accept the first offer that if there's something like that comes across the table. Read between the lines, put the brakes on and think about it. The Page of Wands is that card of an offer coming in, okay? Your focus part of the reading, and you're going to be enthusiastic about something, and you're going to want to charge towards it, whatever it happens to be. So this is good news, and you're going to have to really pace yourself and really take a breath before you jump into it. But there's something here that's going to make you feel passionate and enthusiastic this week. Your challenge of the reading is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands says you're tired of pushing yourself so hard. You feel as though you've had to take on the burdens of the world, pushing dead weight uphill. And, you get it all done. You manage to always get things done, Erica. When somebody needs a job, they need to ask you because you'll go out of your way to do it. But there comes to a point where you may be feeling a little bit overburdened. So that is the challenge part here. Don't allow yourself to take on more than you can bite off and chew. Be mindful of your time management. Make sure that you do things in a comfortable but expedient manner to get it done, because you don't want to bring on any stress into the situation. If something comes in fast, make sure you organize yourself, okay? Now, the messages from Spirit and your guides is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is that card of generosity, receiving a gift, a blessing in disguise. A donation could be coming in. It could be money. It could be, assistance of some sort, time, effort, or support from somebody coming in. It is the card of give and take, push, pull energy. You could be giving something to somebody else, assisting them, or they could be giving you something of generosity to you. Next, you've got in the final outcome card, which could be the future energy, you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is always depicted with a black cat at her feet in any deck. And that means she's fearless. She's totally oblivious to it being there. She's focused only on her goal. So I think this is the week where you're going to be focusing in on something, and it could be something that comes in quickly that you have to consider. But just be mindful of how much work you put into it and time management. This queen has worked her way up. She's good in business, and she's very astute when it comes to managing herself that way. So this is a card that says stay focused on what you want to see come into fruition this week. Okay, there will be people that'll try to talk you out of this, perhaps, but she's the queen that just says, "Hey, not going to work." She flips them the bird and she shows them her back and she says, "Watch me." So don't be afraid to start something new here with this new offer that could present itself this week. Thank you so much, Erica. All right, we're going to go back to MJ. Okay, MJ. All right, we're back. MJ, we got you back in the seat of power here. Okay, hi, ladies. How do you see my relationship with Karen, my coworker, will develop? She doesn't like me. Okay, so I think we've heard about this before. So you're always ending up with these people that aren't so compatible or so adaptable or comfortable to be with. Poor MJ. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be indifferent? What do you need to see here? You're very welcome, Ren. Thank you so much for your comment.
Okay, MJ. Thank you for coming into the room. Lovely to read for you. So, how do we see your relationship with Karen? Right. Knight of Wands is your first card. So things happening quickly with Karen, things suddenly taking off, suddenly something coming into view that needs your attention. The Knight of Wands, that they're all fast moving energy. They all have a motorbike. And this Knight of Wands has the fastest motorbike of all, comes flying in, saying, think it through and act with care. So something could really take off or suddenly happen that really does need you to think it through and be mindful. This card can be a little bit reckless and can be a little bit rushed, and this knight can go flying in without any thought for the consequence. So if something takes off this week and it suddenly gets busy, step back, take a deep breath, and just think it all through. Your help or hurdle is fabulous. We've got the Ace of Wands, fabulous new start, new beginning, new opportunity showing up. This is something you're excited about, something wants to, it's exhilarating, it's exciting, action orientated. And the Ace says, what are you waiting for? So look out for this fabulous opportunity. What do you need to focus on? Balance, rest, not rushing. On this card here, look, our lovely angels, they've got the feet up. They're having a lovely cup of tea and they're reading a book and they're just having that chill time. Because very often when we take this time out, we think nothing's happening, when in fact everything is happening, because in that quiet space of rest and relaxation, That's where you are more open to hear the prompts from your angels and the little nudges from the universe. So focus on rest and relaxation. Don't go dashing off into anything or rushing. This week needs to be one of measured balance. How can you help yourself? The Queen of Teacups, literally, look after you. The Queen is absolutely fabulous at looking after everybody else. She's brilliant. She's kind. She's compassionate. She's loving. Everybody would like a Queen of Teacups in their lives. And she's very often pictured on a card and very often actually helping other people. The reason she is so good at this is she looks after herself first. So that's what you need to do. So it's like another little nudge in this direction. Remember to take your time out. Remember to look after you. You are the most important person to look after. So focus on you. Pulling it all together, the Lover's card. Now, this is the card of decisions and choices and mindful ones. And here she is, look. She's standing outside this little flower shop and she's looking at all these roses. And she's deliberating. She's thinking it through. She's asking herself, what will really make me happy? Which one would I really like? Now, very often we ask ourselves, what should I be doing to make everybody else happy? And really, although that's lovely, we need to be asking ourselves first, what makes me happy first? So we've got another card here saying you focus on you. What do you need to do? You look after you. What's going to make you happy? So let Karen be and let Karen sort Karen out. You sort you out, because the Page of Wands is your final outcome card. This is good news coming in. It's new opportunity. We've already talked about that with this Ace of Wands. Now, this is the Page of Wands. She brings in good news, new opportunity, fabulous new information, new creative projects, things that you've been manifesting coming into view. And she brings in positive change. So, summing up your reading very quickly, things kicking off in the best sense of the word, happening quickly that need attention. New opportunities coming in for you, positive change, good news, things that you're really excited about. So think it all through. Don't be rushed. Don't make any snap decisions. Don't be impulsive. Take your time. Take time out to rest, relax, and think it through. Look after you. Focus on what will make you happy. What do you need to do? Do that. Because when you do, the good news is coming in, the positive change is coming in, and fabulous new opportunities for you. So, MJ, I hope that resonates, and I hope it for you.
Okay, MJ, mine is very different, but maybe the ending is good. Okay. We're starting off on a note here with the Eight of Wands, or pardon me, the Eight of Swords, where you feel as though you're trapped in a situation and you're backed up against the wall. You're seeing the worst of a situation within this situation with Karen. Often with this card, it says you need to open your eyes wide and look at all the situation around here. What are her problems? Why is she the way she is? Why do you feel she doesn't like you? Often this is the card that says you're getting up in your head. Don't block your success with this job by getting up in your head, worrying that it's not going to work out in your favor. However, you look at her as the devil. Okay. For some reason, this is a card of addictions, addictive behavior, toxic situation and energy around this person. And maybe she has her demons to deal with. She may have issues, okay, that she's bringing to work, and she may be making it difficult for you. This is third party stirring the pot up with the Three of Swords. She may be having an issue with herself and someone else in her life, and you're just part and parcel to it. Sometimes we attack the people or we come down on people we shouldn't. She may be bringing her worries to work and dumping them on you. That's what I'm seeing happening here. I want you to try to understand her a little bit more, and try to understand where she's coming from. Okay. I'm not picking sides here. I'm just telling you what the cards are showing me. The truth will show itself, because the Ace of Swords comes up next. And this is from Spirit and your guides saying, you will see the truth in this situation to understand it better. Okay. So I would be keeping your cool right now, trying to understand, well, why doesn't she like me? Why do I feel she's giving me a hard time? I think she's dealing with her own inner demons, and she's coming to work, and she shouldn't be doing that. Okay. So, but if you try to understand her from where she's coming from, that's where things the burdens will go away. You'll be able to understand where she's coming from. I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with her, had coffee with her, shared lunch with her, tried to tap into her energy to understand where she's coming from. And you might be surprised why she is the way she is. Magician says you have all the ability to make this work in your favor. Okay. So don't jump to conclusions right away. All right. Because I think she's dealing with her own demons here. She's had a lot of trouble in her life to this point, and she may even be having problems in her own personal life, and she brings that to work with her. But you have all the ability to turn this around, okay, with the Magician. Now, your oracle message that I got says, love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love. So you may just have to pull away. Maybe this energy is too much for you to handle. Maybe you just need to pull away a little bit, okay? And do what's right for you. That's what this is all about. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps you out. Thank you so much, MJ. We've missed you. We haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so next. All right, we have a new one here. Welcome to my room, Love 43. And what message does Source have for me? Okay, we'll see what we've got here for you. You're welcome, MJ. Thank you again. I know you're always working. You work really hard, and it's difficult when you're around energy that's, draining you.
Okay, so thank you for coming into the room, and we'll start off with your reading. So, what message does Source have for you? The overall message is something new. This is the Ace of Teacups. So an ace is a brand new beginning. Cups in traditional tarot are about emotions and how we feel. So this is happiness, joy, optimism. It could be the start of a new friendship. Sometimes it means a new home. But generally, it's the start of something lovely, a new feeling, happy, fulfilled, and really positive. Your help or your hurdle, the Four of Coins, says just remember to keep things in balance. So when it's the coin suit, we're talking about home life, work life, career, and finances. So make sure your bank account's balancing. Make sure that you make time for you, that the work-life balance is in balance. How much time do you give to other people? How much time do you take for you? So get these scales balanced. And just consider these situations of too much or too little. The World card is next. What do you need to focus on? A job well done. Something finishing. It's the end of something, the end of one cycle, but it's the start of something new at a new level. So we're celebrating a job well done, and now moving on to the next level. It's advancement, it's success, and it's exciting. It's where to next. How can you help yourself? Six of Teacups is a card of the past. So it's remembering the past, it's reminiscing, it's talking about the past. And that's lovely. It could be meeting somebody from the past. But don't stay in the past. This is a card that also says, realize how far you've come. Realize how well you're doing. And it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. And the story on the card. Our lovely angel here is remembering when this little dog, who is actually a real little dog, is my daughter's little dog. She's remembering when he was a tiny little puppy. And now they've won the championships. Look how far they've come together. Look how much they've done together. Look how well they're doing. So this is all lovely things that you need to consider. Because pulling it all together, you're clearly going to do ever such a good job. We've got the Three of Cups, celebrating good news, happiness, joy, a reason to celebrate. It's absolutely lovely. And your outcome card, the Lover's card. So again, this could be the start of a lovely new friendship. We started off with the Ace of Teacups. This is another little suggestion of this. It's also a card that asks you to decide. Look at all your options carefully. Look, she's looking at all these roses. She's deliberating. She's assessing. She's taking her time. She's thinking, which ones would I really like? She's asking herself, what will make me happy? She's not pleasing everybody else. So, deciding what you would really like to do, what will make you happy, and then making a mindfulness, sensible choice from the heart and the head as well. So it's not wistful or wishful thinking. This is sound decision making. So pulling your reading all together and summarizing, the start of something lovely. Get things balanced, time, energy, finances. It's the end of one cycle, the start of another, with a nod to the past, appreciating the past, but appreciating how far you've come. Reason to celebrate, moving forward to the next level, advancement and success, and you doing what you absolutely will love to do. So I hope that resonates and makes sense. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say hello. We've got Elaine come in the room, and Jojo, you're on the list if we get to you, but we will be shutting down the chat room at 4:30, and that's in 15 minutes. That's an hour and a half. And because Anne, as you know, is in the UK, it's late for her. So I may or may not stay after that time. I'll probably, an hour and a half is pretty good for us. So here we go. You're welcome, the Love 43. This is your reading from me. So there could be something coming in. You have the Eight of Wands, which is very fast moving action. If things have been kind of slow and lagging, you're going to find that the momentum's going to pick up. You may be having to do a lot of jobs. You may have to think on your feet fast, and you could be very, very busy. I always say boots on the ground, tie up those laces. This could also be the card of the Wands of Cupid, or you could be thinking about travel, and maybe because these arrows are flying, you could maybe be thinking about an airline ticket to go somewhere. Coming in next, you could be feeling overwhelmed with all the choices and decisions you have to make with the Seven of Cups. Did you have that card, Anne?
No, but I've got the Lovers, which is about choices and decisions. Yeah.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure when you were talking if it was this one. Anyhow, there's going to be a lot of options and choices coming in on your plate that you might find a little overwhelming. I want you to be mindful, take your time, think about what's going to bring you long-term benefits, what's going to become to your greater good, okay? Don't procrastinate. This is something that you do need to do, okay? You do need to make this choice. Just be mindful and think about what's going to benefit you the most. Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. Don't jump to the first offer or pick the one that looks the best until you do your research. Often it has attachments to it. Coming in your center position, which could be your challenge, you have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is that card of, calling a truce, stepping back. If you're feeling any fear or anxiety or stress, or feeling overwhelmed because things are so busy and you have so many choices and decisions to make, it's time for you just to call a truce, take a breath, step back, and don't do anything in a big hurry, okay? Don't jump into the first offer. Don't sign anything or make any choices and decisions in a big hurry. They're coming in here, okay? You need to be mindful and think about them. You have the ability to sit in the seat of power, be logical and organized with the Emperor. You could be leaning into someone who may have that authority and who may be an authority and a person of power who could be almost like a father figure to you, somebody who you respect and look up to. But this is a card that says you're going to find stability and structure now. And you have that ability to be logical and organized. Sitting in the seat of power, often I say, has to do with, perhaps being your own boss or your own entrepreneur. Your final card is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition, your gut feelings, and acting on them. Okay, you need to do your research. Look in behind the realm and the curtain. Look in behind. Do your research. Find out those answers that you need to know, because it looks like you're going to have a lot on your plate in the near future, and you're going to be very busy. So keep in control, and the way you're going to keep in control is by finding out those mysteries in the background that will give you those answers that you need, so that you don't feel overwhelmed and stressed about the unknown. Now, your oracle message says this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. Your guides and spirit are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Wow. So what a great outcome. So I do see stress in this reading. However, it's going to work out in your favor. So I'm glad that card came up for you in the oracle message. So thank you so much, Love 43. It's so nice to meet somebody new and see someone new here. Okay, so we're all caught up, and I need to go back here. And where are we here? Remove this. All righty, take this away. I want to say hi to my good friend Kim Verser. Thank you, Kim, for coming in. I read your comment. I think it was my Pisces. You always love my Pisces videos. It has been a while, but I did see your comment, and I did give you a little love and a click. So I don't often get to, and JoJo's here. So I'm going to acknowledge the people that are in the room, because we have a few minutes to do that. We're going to do a reading for our two main monitors, and that's Tammy and Anne Marie. We've got Tamara. Sorry. We've got Damara, JoJo, Sharon G, Tracy, we did you, Trend Zone, we did you, Mr. Maurice, we did you. We have Real Country Woman. We have Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. We did Erica Duncan. We've got Kathy from Guided Light Tarot. Charlotte, Charlie's Angel Tarot. Guys, these are all people you need to tap into. Watch their videos. Watch them out here with their lives and who they collaborate with. They're good friends of mine. I've worked with all of them. Helen Cousins is here, and Kim Verser. So, all right. As I had said, we will be shutting down. Yeah, you're still here. You can see me. Okay, sweetheart. Please, guys, go check her out. She's got a channel of her own as well. And so does Kathy's Guided Light Tarot and Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot that are here in the room right now. So we're going to give our beautiful monitor, Tammy Bambi, because she's always in the room. Alma Cruz, welcome. I haven't seen you. And Anne-Marie's still here. Very anxious today, waiting good news. Okay, so yeah, it'll be you. It'll be Tammy. Damara's always here. We'll do Damara. And all right, so Alma Cruz. You guys, we're going to be shutting down the room soon. It'll be an hour and a half. We will be out here. So we're not staying out for 2 hours. So, okay, guys.
We're reading for Tammy.
We're reading for Tammy. We're going to pull a couple cards for Tammy. Let's see what we have here for Tammy. Okay. And then it'll be Anne Marie. She came in. And Damara. The three that have come in that were here right off the bat, first of all. Okay. I know Real Country Woman, they're here, but we can only, as I said, those that are in our chat room, according to, as time permits, we pull a couple cards. Okay. It's just been so busy today.
It's been fabulous, hasn't it? So, Tammy, thank you for being our gatekeeper, and love to you from sunny Yorkshire. So, 2 cards for you. 6 of coins. This is lovely. This is the pennies from heaven card. Look, she thought it was raining, and it's actually raining these little coins instead. So lovely new opportunities looking for you. Make sure you're looking for them. So this could be to do with home life, work life, career, or it could be financial. And the Hermit card, one of the major arcana cards, says it's time for you to step up, shine your light in the world, Be that beacon for other people to follow. It's time for you to lead by example and teach from experience. This is a beautiful energy, Tammy. So thank you for that.
Okay, Tammy, you've got the Knight of Wands. Something could be coming in very fast. It's going to need your immediate attention. Don't procrastinate. Do it. Okay. Something could change. You've got the Nine of Pentacles walking in the Garden of Eden, your garden of prosperity. Keep your eyes open. There could be an offer coming in. This is a card of entrepreneurship, self-employment, and success in general. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. Helen, you're moving back. You're moving back to the UK. She says sunny Yorkshire, really?
No, it's cold.
Do we detect a little sarcasm there?
Oh, yes, it's cold and it's frosty, but
Yeah. Oh, I know it's either raining or snowing lately over there, right?
Oh, that's only just gone this week. So anyway, it's just cold now instead of cold and snowy. However, all is good.
Funny.
And it's a beautiful place to live. I'm really proud of you.
You've always loved that, haven't you?
So are we reading for Anne-Marie?
Reading for Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. Oops.
2 cards for
Anne-Marie. This is lovely energy. This is all about balance. And it asks you to stay balanced. Focus on balance this week. So here she is. Look, she's juggling 2 coins. She's trying to ride a unicycle. Everything's like this. So focus on work-life balance. Focus on financial balance. Focus on looking after you. It also says you might have more than one option to choose from, but this is about mindfulness choices and keeping life in balance. The Page of Teacups then brings in news. Now, the pages are messengers. They all have an envelope on the card. And this Page of Teacups is all about emotions, cups, happiness, joy, fulfillment, brings in news of appreciation, messages of love, good news, help, support. This is lovely energy. This little Page of Teacups, everybody would want one of these because she's here to offer loving help and support whenever you need it. So messages coming in for you. And it also says, trust your intuition. You are right on track with that. So messages of love and you being appreciated this week.
Beautiful. Oh, Anne-Marie, I'm glad these cards came up. You got the Justice card. Justice is going to be waived and served. Okay, this is karmic justice coming in. This is about legal disputes. It has to do with the law. It's going to be over because the Ten of Swords showed up, right? Those are the hard times. It's over. Back up on his feet and moving forward. Justice is going to be served. Love that it's 11 and it's a 1-1 card. So endings and not being defeated anymore, up on his feet, moving forward. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Wow. I'm glad of all the cards that could come out of that deck. Those are the ones that showed up. You saw that, Anne? I'm talking to you.
I did. Wow. I'll take those.
Anne-Marie, you got it. Okay. Beautiful. Karmic justice is coming in, and the Ten of Swords says the worst, it's over. He's on his feet again. Beautiful. Okay, so our next one is Damara. We're going to do Damara because she's here. She was the first one. So we had Tammy, Anne-Marie, and Damara because they were in the room. Great week. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to try to fit in as many as we can until 4:30, and then we're going to be shutting the chat room down. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so Damara. The Empress coming in for you, a major arcana card. This is lovely. This is the card of creativity. This is the card of you getting busy, taking action, starting new projects, working on those new ideas. This Empress card is busy doing. She's the card of action and getting busy on those new plans. As you're moving forward and taking these actions, pay mindfulness attention to too much or too little. So get your bank account balanced, look into making sure your finances are balanced, and make sure work life and energy balances. So just take it easy. Don't be doing too much. Don't be overdoing, overgiving. Enjoy doing and getting busy, but just do it in a measured, mindful way. So, Damara, I hope that resonates with you.
Tamara, you've got the King of Wands. Stay focused on those goals, because guess what? You're leaving troubled waters and you're going to calmer shores. Okay, something's going to change. Stay focused on this goal that you want to go. You're moving in a new direction. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we've got Jojo. Jojo was our next one in the room. Jojo, where are you? I see you. You're here. Yeah. I gotta move up here.
So, Jojo, 3 of Coins. Teamwork, making the dream work. Here you are working alongside other people, each one of you bringing your expertise to the team, working together as part of an effective team. And the world, the end of something and the start of something new at a new level, a brand new start, advancement, success, and a reason to celebrate.
Okay, Jojo, victory after hard work and struggle. And you've got the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Something you've been working on is going to work out big time in your favor. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna jump to where are we here? Let us know who's in the room right now. Okay, I'm going to jump to Sean G. She was next in line. I shouldn't say I'm jumping. She's the next one in the list.
So Sean G.
Sean G.
Okay, new opportunity for you, Sean. Ace of Wands. This card literally says, what are you waiting for? It's exciting. It's the one suit. It's enthusiastic. It's something new that you're really excited about. So stay positive, keep an eye open for that, and focus on what could go right.
Sean, you have the death card. Don't be fearful of the death card. It just means it's going to be the conclusion and the end of something. Could be anything. Okay, something's going to come to an end. New doors of opportunity will present themselves. Take your time. You have the Temperance. Take yourself to center. Balance yourself. Don't do anything in a big hurry. Okay. All righty. Our next one is Real Country Woman. Oops.
So, Real Country Woman. Focus with the lovely mantra of yes, I can. Time to get rid of those negative thoughts. Don't let them hold you back, especially if they belong to somebody else. Time to get rid of those and focus and say, yes, I can. Self-belief, self-motivation, self-confidence. The Strength card says you've got this, you can do it. Be assertive, step up and speak up. Say no, thank you if you need to, and it's time to move forward with kind assertiveness and self-belief.
Okay, Real Country Woman, there could be conflict, arguments, disagreements with somebody that doesn't agree with what you're doing. Don't allow yourself to be backed up against the wall. Pick and choose your battles wisely. If you do that, you'll come out ahead of the game. Victory after hard work and struggle came up for you too. Okay, it's almost like you're going to get public recognition for some good work you've done. All right. Okay, so we're going to do Helen. We're going to do Helen, because she's calling us in from France, and she said she may be moving back to the UK. Helen, are you still here? If you're still here, please step up. There you are, sweetheart. Okay, here's your cards. Let's see what we have here for you.
2 of Coins. This is about balanced decision making. This is the card that says just keep everything in balance. Don't be rushed into anything. This is about work-life balance, how much energy you give away. It also says you might have more than one option to choose from. So 2 of Coins, this could be to do with finances, work, career, home life. Talking of options, we've got the 7 of Teacups. This is a week of options for you. Lots going on. Stand back. Look at all your options carefully. This is the Seven of Cups card. Assess things, take your time, look at them all. In these lovely teacups, most of the things are lovely, like chocolate or a halo, but there's a grumpy gingerbread man at the front and you don't want to choose him. So assess, take your time, make balanced, sensible choices.
Okay. Okay. This is for you, Helen, but the chat room's closed now. You're our last. You've got the Queen of Cups. Whoops. It's very important that you do what you need to do for you to make you feel good. Okay. This is about you drawing the line in the sand, putting up your boundaries and saying, okay, I'm done. I need to do what's right for me. Okay. Don't put yourself out and exert all your energy because everybody expects so much from you. It's time for you to do what you love and take care of business for you. Something could be coming in. You could be getting a new offer of generosity. If you're thinking of leaving something and letting somebody know you're going, they may be wanting to come in with an offer to entice you. They just showed me the dangling of the carrot. So you might be hearing about somebody or at work. It could be work or I think about renting a new moon for February. Okay, where is she here? I think about renting a new moon in February. Okay, a new room in February. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, hang in there because you could be getting an offer that might make you happy. Okay, with the Queen of Cups. Well, everybody, we're down to 7 people. We had a great room again. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anne. Again, I always love working with you every single week. We look forward to it. And thank you, everybody, for coming in the room. We couldn't get through all of you, of course, but we try our very best. Great show. Thank you, Trend Zone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love all of you. And you guys have a great evening and stay safe, play safe, and be safe. And always know that we stand in this circle of love and light for you. And we'll see you soon. Many blessings, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.